morning. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division between Manny Pacquiao and the hitman Ricky Hatton. Manny Pacquiao's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Ricky Hatton's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Introducing first, with a record of 52 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 3 defeats, fighting out of General Santa City, Manny Pacquiao. His adversary, with a record of 45 tries, 32 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses, fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Ricky Hatton. Scores up top with a left. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Manny Pacquiao's advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
Well, his opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. He better understand that.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Hits him in the mug with the right. Pacquiao with a good block there. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Hatton's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Scores big with the hook to the head. Scored well with the left downstairs. What impact from that uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's right hand scores well that time. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happens to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Downstairs with a right hand. Ricky Hatton well off the mark that time. Able to blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. A big right hand from Ricky Hatton. A Hatton hook. There are those who have said that Ricky Hatton's a little bit of a dirty fighter, that he knows some of the tricks of the trade and takes advantages of them.
Why? Just because every once in a while an elbow will touch you a little bit and a forearm, will go up into the bridge, just by accident a little bit. Look, it's part of his persona, it's part of his makeup, it's part of his style. He wants you to think you're in there with a guy like that, so you don't think it's going to be an easy night.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Ricky Hatton. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Final 10 seconds. Hatton's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that round. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Hatton able to block a punch. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He comes with the straight right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good job by Ricky Hatton to be steady on his feet and to get through this tough time. Hatton's still got to be careful in this round. Yes, he's more secure on his feet, but it wasn't long ago he was rocked.
But this is where his experience comes in, Joe. He's been in this situation before. He's been rocked before in fights, also in the gym, so he knows what to do.
Pacquiao's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. On the mark with that right hand. And this round comes to an end. All right. Pacquiao's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Let's go!
Pace yourself.
That's a good left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Body shot lands. It was the right. Sharp hook by Ricky Hatton at it pressed.
Get after him!
Halfway through this round here. Oh, what an exchange! Scoring with the right hand by Ricky Hatton. What a good headshot. The hook landed by Ricky Hatton. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Looking good.
Look at that. He is not meant for life on the outside line there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
2, 3, 4, 5. Hatton's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Targeting the left hand to the body. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
You need to cover up.
Hatton's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds. And yet another big shot comes in. Well, they describe Pacquiao as a risk-reward fighter. He didn't get the reward that time. He took the risk, and it got to him. 1, 2, 3. So the Pac-Man gets himself up to his feet and says, let's go. Bring it on. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Hatton's now getting back up off the canvas. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton able to land the uppercut. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He digs in with the left hand to the body. Right to the head with that right. Doubles up the jab to the head. Hatton's able to land a nice clean left hand. Crashes home with a hook. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Pacquiao's left now getting into the mix. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. I don't know about Pacquiao in this spot right now. He's been down yet again. You gotta wonder, will he continue? Manny Pacquiao's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.